Hello YouTube, Spum789 here yet again. I got a couple of messages from people who have asked me how do I do certain functions, how does the chest work, how does this and that work, how do you do that, and I went ahead and told them, I'm not going to tell you how mine works. I'm not going to give you straight up source code. I'm just not going to do that. Because it's, mine. I'm not going to release the engine or any source code until the game is completely finished. But I did let them know that I would give them a quick how-to on how to do this. So, it's not really any trick. It's not that complicated at all. If you think like I do, or if you have what they call a vertical type of thinking, then you find any way possible for something to work. It doesn't have to be one straightforward way. You will find any way, no matter what way it is. So just to throw that out there. But this is what happens. I make my editor. I program it into where whenever I'm placing an item tile, I program it to where if that item tile equals 1, which is basically the tile for chest, the tile number for chest, if that tile number equals that number, then it makes a variable called chest x and chest y, chest x, chest y, and then it puts the coordinates of wherever I just placed it, so mouse x plus screen left divided by t size, and it puts it into this variable, and then I print it with the text command right here in an open spot. So just like this. Alright, check it out. Alright, so here's my chest drawing tile right here. Press this button. Yeah, I'll do it down here. I press it right here, and it pops up the x coordinate, which is 5, the x, and the y coordinate, which is y, 5 and 6. And no matter where I place it, it will show me different ones wherever I placed it. And it does that because I tell it to. I mean, just basic, simple. It does what I want it to do. So once I see those numbers, and I write them down on a piece of paper or type them in Notebook, and then I exit out of my map editor, and then I go to my game. I run my game. Oh, sorry, too far. I go to my function, which I will not show my functions, but I will show you basic thing. If the coordinate tile x equals something, which is int, whatever you want to call it, I'm just going to use int for any number, and player tile coordinate y equals whatever the y coordinate is, which is int, we'll just use it for int, then the variable of chest number, so chest num equals blah, and call the function, call a function, which is the function you have to handle the chest variables and handle the chest function. So then it goes there, and then it goes to the function chest, which is in engine A, and it does this. If the chest number equals 1, then it'll do the code execution for that. So it'll put an item into it. So inventory items. I'm not really caring about spraying items. Not really caring about spraying right now. Then inventory items will equal something, whatever you want to put into that variable. So it can equal any type of string, just like that. And then you can make it to where if you open it, you can't open it again. So you go chest open, chest number 1 equals open. If chest number 1 equals open, then executes this. If chest open equals false, write to the adventure log saying you've already opened this chest, you can't open it again, something like that. Whatever you want to do with it. That's how it works. If you need a more in-depth explanation, then I do suggest go to an online tutorial of game specific development, so you can figure that out on your own. Because I mean, hey, you take a number, you check if that player equals that number. If it does, do this and whatnot. You know, I mean, if you want to add any of your details, then it shouldn't be too much harder to figure out. It's basically just variable manipulation. It's that simple. So if you need anything else, just let me know, and I'll decide whether I'll help you or not, depending on how stupid or how difficult the problem is, and if I have time. That's basically it. Thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe to Spum789 and watch all of my amateur game development videos. Thank you, and goodbye.